Through dovetails on the PantoRouter are fast and easy, and variably spacing them gives your project a classy look. Start by loosely mounting as many templates as your project requires. In this case, we're locating a half pin on each edge and 3 fixed space dovetails in the center. The ledge on the back of the 10-degree dovetail templates keeps the template aligned vertically and has an indexing notch if you use the measuring indicia on the template holder. The center 3 dovetail templates are centered on the template holder using the centering hole in the center template and the centering hole in the template holder. Next, mark the center of your tails board and align it to the center of the table and lock the centering scale fence. Double check the center by flipping your board to make sure that it reads center on both sides. This is a handy trick to use anytime you're centering your workpiece. Insert the split shaft centering jig in the router collet and snug it at least finger tight. Insert a 6mm guide bearing in the centering hole of the template opposite the operator and see that the template moves with the handle. Clamp the workpiece in place, making sure it's perfectly aligned with the fence. Now move the flat section of the centering jig to the side of the workpiece and tighten the template screw to secure it in this location. Repeat this operation on the operator's side as well. Install the 10-degree dovetail bit in the collet. We're using our solid carbide spiral upcut dovetail bit, which gives us incredibly clean and quiet cuts. With the bit installed, locate the 10mm guide bearing in the center slot of the center template. Install the swing stop with the short stop so the end of the workpiece extends about an inch beyond the front edge of the table. It's easiest to again insert the 6mm guide bearing into the centering hole of the center template and move the template holder up or down so the bit is roughly centered in your workpiece. We like to move the backstop to the pantograph carriage to hold it while we use a small section cut from our workpiece to set the depth of cut. Since we want our pins and tails to be slightly proud, we wrap a piece of blue tape around the sample piece, then set the front depth stop. The backstop can then be moved away. Use the 10mm guide bearing in the vertical slot of the template to cut the tails. Be sure to use steady, light pressure against the plunge handle to keep the pantograph in contact with the front stop during the cut. For most wood species, the spiral upcut bit makes tear-out free tails, but if you have tear-out, you can often eliminate it by cutting down from the top about halfway through. Then carefully back up the pantograph and move it forward with the bit below the workpiece so you can cut up from the bottom. Before removing the workpiece, identify the top and the fence side by writing or using a furniture maker's mark. This will help to keep the parts of your project in order. The PantoRouter how-to guide that came with your PantoRouter has a section about this process. We like to cut the dovetail pins using our solid carbide variable helix spiral upcut bit and a 10mm guide bearing. Other combinations can work, but we optimize this template for this bearing and this bit. Drop the template holder to rest on the thickness gauge as a reference for your first set of pins. Using the swing stop with the short stop, the pins board is located on the table and the depth of cut is set using the same representative sample with the same blue tape to make the dovetail slightly proud. As you cut dovetails, keep in mind this is a subtractive process, so every pass of the bit will remove material. The rule of thumb is to make every pass exactly the same. If you make one pass down on one tail's cut, do the same for all of them. If you make a pass up and down, do that to all of them as well. The variable helix spiral upcut bit does a wonderful job cutting clean and precise pins. We've removed the dust hood so you can see more clearly, but with the hood installed in your shop, you should make virtually no dust. Use your previously cut tails board to test the pins cut, and you'll probably find it's a little too tight. Move the micro adjuster up from the underside of the template holder slider on the side opposite the operator and lock it in place. Loosen both template holder lever knobs, then rotate the micro adjuster to slightly raise the template holder. Lock the template holder and repeat the pins board cut. Test and cut until you have the fit that you like, then cut all of the pins boards for your project. If you measure the distance off of the thickness gauge for your template holder, you'll be able to come back to that point the next time you cut pins. We love sharing our customers' projects, so please send us photos of your dovetailed pieces so your work can help to inspire others. We hope you enjoy using our solid carbide spiral upcut dovetail bit, and happy PantoRouting!